We've all been in situations in life that require us to apologize. This doesn't only apply to marriage. And if you're like me, there have been times where you dropped the ball with your apology. Here are 5 rules for apologizing and why they're important. Number 1. State what you did. The first thing you need to do when apologizing is actually state what you did. Someone will usually say, "I'm sorry for hurting your feelings." That shows the other person you're not really sorry for what you did, but you're sorry that it bothered them. What really should be said is, "I'm sorry for raising my voice, cheating on you, blowing our life savings, etc." By doing this, it shows that you're aware of what you actually did and the damage it caused. Your apology needs to be about the action, not the feelings caused by the action. Number 2, don't try to explain why. When apologizing, we usually will try and explain to the other person why we did what we did. Your explanation is always going to seem like an excuse for your behavior. The other person doesn't really care why you did what you did. All they care about is how it made them feel. Apologize and take responsibility for the transgression, and don't try to explain. If they ask you for an explanation, they're looking for you to say, "I was wrong and I shouldn't have done it." Resentment will occur if you try to explain why, so avoid that. Number 3, including "but" in your apology. If you are apologizing, don't use "but" in your apology. An example of this is, "I'm sorry I cheated on you, but at least it only happened once." Or, "I'm sorry that I made you feel that way, but you know that's just how I am." Saying "but" negates everything you said up to that point. You might actually be sorry for what you did, and it's possible the other person has some blame to share as well. This isn't the time for this, because once someone hears a "but," they automatically disregard everything you said before that. Number 4, don't shame into accepting apology. Your responsibility is to offer an apology, and that's it. Don't try to shame or force the other person to accept it. Trying to force or shame is a power play, trying to take control of the situation. The ball is in the other person's court on whether they should accept your apology or not. Sometimes people aren't ready to accept your apology, and you have to accept that. If they choose to forgive you, it will happen. It just might not be today. You may have begun the process of healing for them. They just might not be there yet. Number 5, not taking responsibility. Saying mistakes were made and not taking responsibility shows the other person that you're not really sorry. You simply need to say, "I'm sorry that I did blank and I hurt you." Very simple. Apology is more than a confession. It's also expressing remorse and regret. On the flip side, don't apologize for something you didn't do or that's not relevant just to stop the disagreement. Apologize for what you did to cause pain, and that's it. There's no need to take on more. Apologizing for other things adds another element that isn't needed. This ramps up the situation, and you now have to defend something you didn't do. I hope these tips help you. If you struggle with apologizing, try implementing these rules and let me know in the comments below if this video has helped you. Now, with that being said, if you're looking for some no-nonsense ways to improve your marriage, I've put together a 100% free guide called 10 Hacks for a Happier Marriage. This guide lays out some great methods that you could implement immediately in your marriage. You can access it immediately by typing into your browser guide.marriagecomeback.com or by clicking the link in the description down below. Give this guide a try and see if these tips don't help add some positivity back into your marriage. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. See you next time.